Commerce Council of Canada. Mr. Shen is the former president of our council.
Howard is the president of everyone. Howard is the glue.
Yes.
He's very well connected, very well respected,
Right.
very well accomplished. He's been here. He understands the community well. He understands the the government, and he, aside on the professional side, he's very well connected, very well respected. So when Howard calls,
Thank you very much for coming.
no worries, no.
Yes. Mr. Jia, me and Hao all come from China.
Okay.
From
From
Jiangsu,
same province.
Jiangsu province,
Yes,
okay.
Jiangsu province.
Okay.
Yes.
Next time you should go to Jiangsu.
Absolutely.
not-
So give me perspective of the province and the province, the Wuhan province. How far are they from each other? I mean, I can Google it, but just
1 hour flight at least.
1 hour flight. So that's
Yes.
about 500 kilometers roughly.
Oh no, more than that.
More than that?
600
Yeah.
Six-
should be
600 miles.
600 miles. That's almost about 1,000.
Yeah.
Roughly about 1,000
Yes.
kilometers.
Yeah,
so
yes.
that's about 2 hours flight. Okay.
1.5.
1.5 hour
Yeah.
flight.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The planes in China goes much faster than the plane. Everything in China goes much faster.
You can take high speed train.
Yeah.
You don't need to.
You don't need. Oh yeah, the trains are even faster than the
Yes.
plane. Yes.
Right,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, we are very thankful for you, coming, and it shows your willingness and
No worries. Well,
to support the
these are the important times.
Yes.
These are the important times that we have to make sure that nation to nation, people to people, we are not only concerned, but we are also we want to be part of the solution, and we want to be part of the aid, and we want to make sure that not only that message gets to the Chinese people, but also the Chinese Canadians here, and also the Canadian here. That we need to be there. We need to support each other, and these are difficult times. It's difficult emotionally. It's difficult when an area is quarantined and everybody is for their safety and people's safety. They are segregated. It has a lot of emotional effect. And then naturally with that segregation comes the day-to-day life that everyone needs to make sure that they maintain. And that day-to-day life, unfortunately, has been disrupted. And, for the safety, but still people have to eat. For that, you still have to shop. You have to still go through your daily life. And all of that's been disrupted. And now, aside from, it's not only limited to a city, it's limited to a nation and to a strong and prospering nation like China. And now it's affecting, has an implication all over the world. And everybody is pulling in for the support. So those challenges, the only way is to make sure that we have the information that's needed transparently and very quickly, and I'm glad that that's coming. Make sure people's safety is in the forefront, and unfortunately have to accept and manage the economic impact that's having in not only in the Wuhan province but also in the other provinces in China. I understand a lot of factories and a lot of professional institutions, they're all shut down, and it's coming at the heel of the Chinese Lunar New Year or Chinese New Year, which there were a lot of people traveling. My understanding is one of the busiest seasons that people travel across China, and then being able to maintain control. But I think everybody's also working together. The information that I'm getting is that at least in Canada, the risk has been considered very low. All our levels of government are working very closely together to make sure that we have the benefit of all the health services from province, from federal government as well as the regional hospitals. There are there, and you know, we should make sure that we don't fear the fear. We should make sure we stay focused on stating fact and supporting people during the time. So the work that you're doing, the work that your organization is doing by making sure that in our way from here we can gather the medical supply, raise the fund, and get those supplies to China and get to those who need it. It's very important. It's much appreciated. I know there were some shortages of supplies, and I'm hoping that this shipment hopefully helped in a way. And it also shows that as a nation we do care about each other. In times like this is not about the one country anymore. It's about the whole world.
Yes.
And a lot of things we have to put aside and come together. And I'm also hoping that this might be a way that some of the challenges that exist on the political side also can take some thought and people reflect on it. Hopefully those political situations could come into an amicable resolution. As you know, we have two Michaels that they're detained in China, and it was good to hear that. From what I read is that they seem to be getting the support that need. Hopefully, that situation also comes to a resolution. I understand that we are also having some challenges in Canada regarding the Huawei financial vice presidents, and hoping that the legal process can be expedited so we have a solution. And times like this, we realize that there are other dimension of being human, and this is the dimension that today we're here to kind of work together to make sure we get the supplies that's needed to China. So I thank Howard for inviting me here. Thank you for hosting me at your home, and thank you for doing what you're doing for Canada, for Chinese Canadians, and for Chinese, and for people across the world. Because if we need to contain it, we need to contain it at the source, and this is one way to be able to do that. And I'm here to lend a hand in any way that I can. I'm sure through Howard you're very well connected to be able to get the supply, but if there's anything that we can do, I believe me and my colleagues are ready to help making sure that these products get safe.
Yeah. Thank you very much for coming. Let's take a look. 谢谢，
谢谢，没啥。
我们到那边去，这事情我们都看一下物资，还是到这边。